Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Pisces. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. So Pisces, you have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. um, when I look at a reverse card, I also take into consideration the upright because the upright came first. So it could be in this case that somebody was somebody feeling guilty. They're feeling guilty about something. Um, something there's something that's troubling them or that's been troubling them. Um, I feel like maybe whatever it was, they could be having feelings of guilt because you see, they know that they didn't tell you the whole truth about something. This card indicates in this position that there was some type of deception that came out, okay, or is coming out, and either it improves from here or causes more upheaval. Okay, so they may have held on to this guilt or this secret for a long time or for longer than they should have. Um, it could be that you you found out about this, but not through them, and so that kind of makes matters worse, right? They should have spoke up about this some time ago, but they let it drag. Um, I I feel like they know that this is going to take a lot of work to win you back, or to get or to gain your forgiveness, because this can be about forgiveness. Um, it could be that they were overthinking something in the past and that they misunderstood something in the past. It could be that there was this person carries some emotional baggage and that was affecting the situation or how they were viewing a situation. Um, I feel like they see this is about a decision to tell you something, but they didn't want to tell you because they were afraid. Okay, afraid that they would maybe lose you because of it. So maybe they were hoping for some other solution or another way. Here they are looking at the options. But I feel like too little too late. I feel like it comes out, and this is really a hard lesson learned for this person. I feel like it comes out another way. See, keeping silent. They want to tell you, but they're too afraid to tell you. And that's why it just kept dragging out and they kept putting it off and putting it off. Keeping silent. And you can see here how they've got this covered. So they told you something, but they weren't telling you the whole truth, or they weren't telling you the truth at all. So they may have made up a story about something. And then you find out later that they lied to you or deceived you, you know, and, depending on what it was exactly, the fact that it comes out, I mean, it could, maybe it improves from here or causes more upheaval, like I said, depending on what this is exactly. you know. The most difficult part of this situation, the rainbow says it's over. So the most difficult part is the fact that it came out. It was getting it out into the open, obviously. And now it's time here with the barrel and the wheel to take charge uh, of your life is basically what they are about. Okay, um, and so the empty barrel would be indicating that whoever this energy belongs to is dissatisfied with some aspect of their life. Okay, and it could be something that they've been in denial about. Uh, because uh, so they were in denial about it, or they felt there was no way to change their life in that moment. Okay, so the message is you need to examine the various aspects of your life and take steps to improve the areas that you consider or that you feel are lacking, you or them. For some reason in the moment, they felt like they couldn't tell you. And so what this is saying is that needs to be examined. The fact that they felt they couldn't tell you needs to be examined. And with the wheel, it's time to get your life back on track, okay? It's time to take charge of your life and give it a direction, okay? So it's time to take charge of this situation. The dagger is a lot of fears, worries, speaks to tense situations, possibly having to do with gossip. So maybe, because the parrot is here, maybe this was something that they heard through the grapevine that got them, you know, that got them thinking, that got them worried, that made them take an action that they regret. Or maybe, just maybe, they said something or did something they shouldn't have. You know, to somebody else. They may have said something to somebody else that they shouldn't have. That because it would come back directly and affect you if this is happening to you, you know. So, so they weren't ready to talk about this in the past, whatever this was. Okay, this is some emotional issue for this person. Okay. Possibly some emotional baggage that caused them to think the way they were thinking, okay, and believe, you know, it affected their belief system. They are ready. It's the same card. They are ready to talk about this now, okay, taking a risk to tell you because you don't have all the information, even though you've heard something and it has come out, you don't have all of the information. So this is them opening up, taking the risk to open up about everything. They're going to tell you everything. So you're about to learn something. And so from here, from this point, once everything's laid out on the table, from here, there's a new start. So, success, there's several cards indicating that the worst is over and that there is success. You have the sun, you have the egg, which speaks to success is assured with, you know, with work, with effort, a fresh new start ahead of you, solutions, happiness. So I feel like it's going to be really a relief. It's going to be a relief to actually get this, whatever has been burdening them with that Ten of Wands, to get it out and get it on the table and to be talked about and worked through. The egg can also indicate that the situation requires careful handling. It's a fragile situation. It was. And you're going to find out why. So all of that is coming up. So there's a lot that's going to be revealed here. And I feel like things will and do improve from here because we do have the Knight of Cups that follows the Hierophant. This person is going to pour out their heart to the other person. And so right now, if you've learned something about your partner, you only have a small piece of the picture. You do not have the whole picture, but you will, because this is something they weren't opening up to you about. They weren't ready. They are ready now. Unfortunately, I feel like this did come out through somebody else. Initially, it's how it starts. It's like the tip of something. But now everything is going to come out. So that is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.